All right, so the devs are not dead. They didn't leave for cigarettes and not come back. That said, I still think they should have talked about Klothos's trial. Even if they didn't think there was any issues with it, just something. Like, you release a brand new game mode, it goes for the weekend, and you've got nothing to say about it. That's just weird. It's really, really weird. And then, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're running a skeleton crew over there and all they're doing is patch shit now. But like, man, something like, yo, Dungeonborners, Klothos' trial was great this weekend. You guys had fun. Something. Just, how do you not talk about a brand new game mode? Just weird. Anyway, so they have done a patch last night or this morning. I've read over it briefly already, and I don't know, just some more stuff that just seems right in some places, and then just other stuff that wasn't really necessary on top of it. And then they've added some other stuff too, but we're gonna start off with the class balance. I just think that's the meatier part of these, so we'll get right into that. So Pyromancer. With relevant passives active, the burning effect caused by Pyroblast and Fireblast and passive Iris of Fire change to 8 seconds of burning plus 50% healing reduction. I don't know what it was to begin with. Let's look at that real quick. Shit, we're not going to know what it was because this is going to show the new stuff, right? Okay. So I don't know. Somebody down below might wait. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long it was before. Somebody that knows, maybe pyro mains out there, let me know down below whether this is good or not. 8 seconds of burning and 50% healing reduction. I mean, combating life on hit is something. Talent Iris of Fire now only affects player targets, and the skill detection range has been increased to 10 meters upon triggering. Upon triggering, it acts on all enemy players within 10 meters simultaneously. So Iris of Fire, I haven't really done Pyro, I'll be honest. But I think it's when you're charging up the little thing in your hand, like automatically attacks things in the area. So now it only affects player targets, so not mobs. And the skill detection range has been increased to 10 meters. I don't know what it was before. On triggering, it attacks all enemy players within 10 meters simultaneously. I normally they say it was this, now it's this. This is just not doing that. It's just saying what it is now. So again, I don't really play Pyro. Maybe I should a little bit more and try and learn these more, but yeah, I don't know what these are. So again, Pyros, let me know what you think. I feel like I don't want to say Pyros are in a good spot because solos, they're probably not, but I've seen Pyros do really well in threes, except when they're on my team. Apparently I get multiple on my team and I can't protect them, so they just get blasted down by everything. But I have seen some Pyros do some serious work. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about Pyros. Death Knight. Base health increased by 10% at max level from 528 to 576. Now consistent with fighters. Okay. That's gonna... I think that was like a balance with some of the other stuff that's coming up here. Base all elemental resistance reduced from 10% to 5%. Okay, so they're a little less tanky to elemental stuff. Q skill Soul Shroud and Soul Storm no longer grant 15% damage reduction. Now, when that first came out, when they Hunt Showdown finished downloading. When they first made that change, I'm pretty sure I said it was unnecessary, that DKs were fine and they didn't need the damage reduction. So yeah, they've changed that. But hey, sword masters still have their plus 50% shit. At least you can block it now. Where are we here? Dex passive decay. Enemies affected by Soul Shroud have their movement speed reduced. High speed enemies by 25% and low speed enemies by 10%. Okay, so I think it was just a flat 15% before, right? Want to say it was 15% from that decay passive. So now instead, high speed enemies, which I don't know what that means. I don't know where the break point is. Is it like is 300 and above? Is that high speed? Is 300 below low speed? Is it a different number? I don't know. So I mean, I would assume rogues are going to be on there. That's a pretty easy one. But I don't know what they necessarily mean by high speed. So just more shit that needs clarifying as usual. I don't know what I think about that. I mean, it's good. It slows what you need to slow more, an extra 10% now, and then slows stuff you don't really need slowed a little bit less. I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll see. I have been maining Death Knight lately, so we'll see how it goes. Rogue stealth can now hide shield, dragon scale, and ice armor effects. Okay. They kind of need it. I don't know. I don't really know how the rogue nerf went. I don't think it was done well. I think they addressed some of the issues with rogues, but then like nerfed a bunch of stuff that didn't need to be nerfed. So, I mean, I guess this is fine. It lets them be a little stealthier. Again, I personally don't have issues seeing people in stealth, usually. But sure. This seems like something that would be a lot more effective in threes where you're getting all those effects from other people. But I mean, you can get dragon scale and the normal shield by yourself, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. I know rogues aren't too happy. I don't know if I haven't really heard too many issues with rogue right now, but I don't know if that's because they nerfed the right things and got rogue to a good spot, or if all the rogues just weren't happy and quit. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for class balance. So again, normally that's the meaty bit, but there really wasn't much there, especially after a whole week and a whole weekend of Lothos's trial. I don't know. It's something, at least it shows they have some life over there. Moving on to gameplay. Stash tab limit expanded by 2 slots. Fuck yes. I am a loot whore. Gimme right now. Oh fuck, I gotta spend. Fuck it. Done. Oh my god, so much room for activities. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah, okay. Just had to get that out of the way real quick. Only one of each type of heirloom can be brought into a match, including equipped and inventory items. That was something I put in my last video that I thought that should be what it is. You can only bring 3 no matter what, whether they're yours, whether they're somebody else's. Yeah, so that is a good change. Now here's again one of those things where they change something I think is good, and then they do something that I don't know was really necessary. So heirloom balance. Crafting cost of epic heirlooms increased from 2 to 4 purples. Crafting cost of exceptional from 3 to 5 purples. Special heirlooms like Moon Pendant, Divine Sword, and Divine Crown increased from 2 to 4 purples. So everything, all the high-end stuff, all the purple and up, are all double the cost now. Almost double the cost for the exceptional. little more than, or a little less than double. So I mean, sure. I don't really see a problem with it necessarily. I don't really use heirlooms, so you guys let me know if that's ridiculous or not. Dismantling a reward of epic and exceptional heirlooms increased from 1 to 2. Still not gonna pick them up unless they're like amulets. Amulets and rings, if they're heirlooms and higher tier, I'll pick up to scrap. So that's nice for me, I guess. And then mithril token price changed to 2,000 gold, up from 1,000. I guess it's fine. 2,000 gold, in my opinion, still isn't very expensive to be able to craft an item that's like almost exactly what you want. Obviously, it's not going to be good as a well-rolled purple or whatever, but being able to craft stuff that's got all the stuff you want on it, where you can kind of build your own epic, basically, for 1,000 gold was pretty damn cheap, and I still think 2,000 gold is pretty damn cheap. So yeah, I mean, especially considering that's high-end stuff, like maybe that'll be an issue for new players, but I doubt it, because the lower tier stuff is still pretty cheap. Like the amount of greens you can get in a single run that you just take back, you can scrap it. Like a green heirloom still costs one green thingy to craft, one green ore, or is it 2? Either way, like you bring back some greens, you scrap them, and you can make items now. I don't see an issue with the mithril token price change for new players. But here comes a potential issue, and something I suggested in my last video is that I feel like you should be able to craft down. Again, doesn't affect me. I don't use heirlooms. But you should be able to craft down. So if you've upgraded all the way to epic or exceptional or whatever, you should be able to craft a green. You should be able to craft a blue, whatever. I still think that needs to be brought in. Others, optimize stacking function, allowing a customization of stack quantity. I don't know what that means. Optimize stacking function. So obviously like stacking your items on top of each other, allowing customization of stack quantity. So can I say like, I want to be able to stack 999 of these things on top of each other? How do I do that? I don't really see anything changing. Allowing customization of stack quantity. Actually, I want to go back on something real quick. You know what I just noticed? This is like a half-assed class balance thing. Like this feels like it was just put out there to put something out because they haven't said anything for a week. Normally, there's like the dev comments, right? Like, oh, we feel this and this and this. This is why we've changed this. There's none of that. It's just literally just patch notes. Anyway, that just suddenly popped into my mind. I don't know if that's a good thing. Anyway, moving on. Optimize merchant bulk purchase logic with customizable purchase amount. Okay, I mean, I guess that's fine, because before when I was buying bolts, there's the bulk purchase. I see. Was that always there? I always just right click 15 times or 30 times or whatever it is. Whatever amount I need. I usually bring 2 stacks when I'm using a crossbow. Yeah, I don't know. Cool, I guess that's good. Quality of life stuff. Armor skin names now have armor type prefixes. I don't really have any. Oh, here we go. Cloth. plate leather. Cool. Again, nice little quality of life thing. Bug fixes. Cause abnormal display of monsters summoned by Vengeful Monarch. Bandage speed affected by a Thunderclap Flash. Death Knight's passive would affect the player when active. Wait. Are they talking about the decay passive? You'd actually slow yourself? Is that a thing? I always felt like I popped it and I just still couldn't catch the person even if they were in it. Maybe that's why. Maybe I was getting slowed too. It's an issue where using kill effect items provided no prompt. Switching classes, abnormal display of panel attributes. Normal display of store refreshes. Escape portals. In the lobby. In a team provided no equipment. Return interface. Being eliminated after being revived causes statistical errors. Purchase an item for a discount. Blah, 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 blah. Several localization errors. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, pretty whatever here. Now, there is new content. Sort of. It's basically just Dark and Darker system. Adventurer tier system. Earn rank points through exploration, escape, and eliminating enemies and adventures. Climb to the highest rank of the chosen to obtain equipment. It's basically the same thing that Dark and Darker already has. But in Dark and Darker, I think you can only do it in High Roller. In this, you can do it in anything until you get to a certain point. So what we didn't see there in the Steam notes were the actual images here. So the tiers from low to high are Drifter, Traveler, Adventurer, Demon Hunter, Valiant, Hero, and Ascendant. Only max level characters entering the adventure will gain tier points. It's worth noting that after reaching the Valiant tier, which is right here, points can only be gained by entering adventures on classic maps. Activities that can earn tier points include killing adventurers / Mithril Order members, killing monsters, dealing damage, providing healing, bringing out valuable items, and survival time in the dungeons. However, if you fail to escape, you will lose a certain amount of points. Okay, so even if you die, you still gain points, just not as much. There is an upper limit to the points that can be obtained for each activity in a single adventure. Once the upper limit is reached in a single adventure, no more points will be gained. Okay, so like there might be a cap of, I don't know, let's say it's 100 points for killing monsters. Once you kill X amount of monsters to get to 100 points, you can't gain anymore, which is fine. You can't just sit in an adventure and farm for the entire time. You gotta vary up your activities, I guess. After reaching the hero tier, which is here, points can only be obtained by killing adventurers / Mithril Order members, which I assume also means in classic. So at that point, it just becomes PvP. You're completely focused on PvP. Okay. Now the difference is with Dark and Darker, at least you get shit for doing this. From the looks of it, you don't get shit for doing this. It's just oh, I'm a liar. I'm a fucking liar. Where did I see that? Oh, wait, did they not put, I swear I read it somewhere actually. Yeah, here. Okay, so they didn't have this in the Steam part. So there is stuff you can earn. Not the greatest stuff you can earn. I'd rather get cool shit like skins and stuff, but can't have everything, I guess. So climb to the highest rank of the Chosen to obtain legendary equipment. Wait, what? Ah, okay, I'm not fucking losing my mind. I was like, I thought it was called Ascendant. It is. They called it Ascendant here, but it's the Chosen here. Okay. Consistency is tough. Consistency is tough. Chalk it up to they didn't pay the intern enough that week. So I guess it's actually the Chosen. This is just a maybe it was an old name that they were going to use, but the actual achievement apparently is called the Chosen. We'll have to look in game and see if that's true, but yeah, so you get the highest rank and you get a legendary. Okay. I mean, it's something to do. Something to do at least. It's sort of new content, I guess. But hey, there we go. Nice short patch notes. Normally mine are like an hour long or so. So here we are. Don't think there's anything else to look at here. Take a quick look and see, is this? Here it is. Okay, so this is where you're gonna find all those tier things in your seasonal achievements. However, I don't know where to actually see like what rank you are. I don't know. I got nothing. I don't know where you're actually supposed to see your rank. You would think there'd be like a screen that would look exactly like this. Where is it? That would look exactly like this and show you where you were on the thing. Is it even in the guides? Yeah, okay, so this is this. Still got the mistake there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, maybe as I start to earn ranking points, it'll show up somewhere. I don't know. If you guys find it, let me know down below. I'll try and find it. If I find it, I'll put it in the comments. But yeah, I don't see it anywhere. I mean, it shouldn't be in these menus, but I'm just clicking everything at this point. Maybe in like one of these. I killed the werewolf on my pyro. Oh yeah, I probably cheesed him shooting fireballs from above or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it is. I have no clue. Yeah, like I said, if you find it, let me know down below. If I find it, I'll comment down below, but I have no... I don't know where to find it. It'd be nice to have that though. If they don't have it in there, it would be nice to have this screen somewhere and you can go to and it's like highlighted at whichever one you're at or something, or maybe shows how many points. If unless that's exploitable, then maybe not. But either way, like have some kind of section in the menus that shows where you are. But maybe we'll get like the little symbol somewhere. I don't friggin' know. But yeah, that is basically it. Not a ton to talk about there. Klothos' trial, I still think, is a bit of a mess. Life on hit still needs to go. That shit's still broken. Just remove it from the game. Everybody's been saying it for however long. Nobody's going to be pissed except the people that were using it as a crutch. Just remove it. Get it out. Doesn't need to be there. Also, Klothos' trial doesn't reset. So, from my understanding, once you go flawless, you go into a flawless queue where it's all other flawless people. Which is good and bad. It gives other people a chance to go flawless and get the life on hit crutch users out of there. But it also potentially waters down the uniqueness of actually getting flawless. But at this point, like the class balance and everything is so all over the place, and Klothos' trials balance in general is just all over the place, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, Anyway, we'll see if they decide to say some more shit. I don't know, man. You would think after releasing a brand new game mode, you'd comment on it before the next run of it, but I don't know. That's just me. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, there wasn't too much there, but did what we could. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.